What's up, Buttercups? It's me, Amy Young, and I'm coming at you with a Friday freestyle. If you're new and you don't know what that is, it's just a little check-in, cozy heart-to-heart chat that I love to have with all of you, just about whatever feels really relevant or important to me that I want to share that week. So welcome, and if you're returning, welcome back. You're the coolest. I want to talk today about positivity and negativity, and my personal points of view on those things, and how much I think most of how we view positivity versus negativity is really convoluted and fucked up and unhelpful, especially for anyone who's ever had experiences with depression, and how that relates to handling negative emotions, how you relate to negative emotions. I have direct experience with that. I do like to just right up at the top say, like, I am not a mental health professional. I'm a coach. It's different. So this is really just speaking from my own experience and experiences that I've had with others and working with others, and also just having lovely people in my life who are also humans who deal with depression, because depression affects a lot of people. So what do I want to say? How do I want to begin? I will start by saying I am not a positive little beam of sunshine person. I can be fairly negative on the regs. I have great experiences with worry, with sort of seeing what's going wrong before I notice all the stuff that's going right. I'm not some like perfect little positive person, and I struggled with this for years and years and years, and I still have my days where I really do struggle with it, because there's so much pressure to be fucking positive all the time. Like, whether it's a HuffPo article or just sometimes, you know, if you're interested in self-improvement and you have friends who are interested in self-improvement, sometimes I feel like we all just want to like help each other be more positive and like look for the silver lining. And I think that there's value in that, sure. But what I actually think is more important than just being positive and forcing that on yourself when it's not real and authentic to how you're feeling or who you are in a moment is like base level understanding. I want us all to glom onto this, that negativity happens. Bad moods, bad feels, bad days, they happen. Sometimes they happen for no reason that we can even be aware of. And what I've come to notice is that people who are just generally more positive or happier people have a really good relationship with their negativity. In other words, they're able to be positive about being negative, so that when they are negative or when they're feeling something negative, they don't shame themselves for it. They don't feel guilty about it. They don't immediately reject it and try and be some other way. They kind of understand that, like, oh, I'm feeling like I'm in a funk. Like, sometimes days like that just happen. Like, that's okay. You know, how can I help myself through this? As opposed to a lot of us who feel really uncomfortable with negative emotion, or who don't do well on just like having bad days once in a while, which if you've had experiences with depression, I'm sure, and having come out of it, like, you can probably relate to this feeling that when you have a bad day, it can be really fearful because it feels like the depression's coming back, or it feels like this is how it's going to be forever. And that's so uncomfortable and upsetting and terrifying, because we just don't want to feel that way. And a big part of my journey out of depression was coming to understand that, like, not every negative emotion is a sign that depression is on its way. Not every negative emotion means that it's gonna be that way forever. My camera just overheated for no reason. And it's so important to me that I do these videos in one take. And I get annoyed when that can't happen, but we're gonna just gloss past it. I don't remember exactly what I was saying. Listen, this is all I'm trying to say. You don't get more points in life for how good you are at spinning a situation and finding the silver lining. If you're looking for points, if you think that that makes you a better person because you're more positive, or you think other people are better than you because they're just more positive, you are confused and wrong. What I'm talking about is, what can we do for ourselves to make life easier and sweeter and more relaxed, and just provide some relief around the fact that negativity happens, shit happens, moods happen, and that's part of the equation too, and that's okay. It really, really is okay. So don't fight with yourself for feeling how you feel. If you feel a certain way, be kind to yourself about it. Remind yourself that, like, you're a person, you're not a happy robot, and people don't like happy robots. People like real people. People like people that they can relate to. You know, it's so special and unique to find someone who can understand and relate to whatever crap you might be going through. I think that's a lot of like what I love about the relationship that we have, is I feel like you guys see and understand and know that, like, I don't have all of the answers. I'm not some like perfect little happy person all the time. I have my shit too. And that's okay. Like, I actually think that that's great. I think that's part of what makes this really special. So you don't have to be perfect, positive, happy all the time. I think that would be very boring. Life, it just creates contrast for all of us. And the more that you can be friendly and kind and gentle with yourself and whatever negative experiences you might have, whether it's that you're stuck in traffic, which is like always the example, I was like stuck in traffic, or my God, you're in the middle of like a crazy life transition decision thing and you don't know what you're gonna do and you're confused about it, or you are depressed, or you are grieving the loss of someone important in your life. How can you be sweet and stupidly loving with yourself right now? Be friends with your feelings. Feelings come and go. No feeling is forever. And the more that you push against it and tell yourself it shouldn't be that way, usually the stickier it is. And the more that it persists. Because feelings just want to be seen and recognized and understood and heard. And so yeah. So in closing, talk to yourself like someone you love. As I do this more and more and more, the better and easier and more wonderful life gets for me. So that's why I'm bringing it to all of you today. Thank you for watching. Apologies for the technical difficulties. And hey, if you like this video, why not subscribe so that we can chat more next time? And if you want to have more conversations like this, you can also head to the link in the description box, amyyoungcoaching.com, enter your email there, and you'll get a special message from me every Wednesday where I talk about a lot of different stuff, sometimes relationship stuff, sometimes life stuff. You never know what you're gonna get. Thank you again, and have a beautiful day. You're doing great. Just love on you. Love on you. Until next time, I'll see ya.